Hello there, my friends. Carrie Millspaw here, business and lifestyle coach. Guess what? Fear is contagious, and it can go viral if you don't catch it. No different than the flu or anything else that's out there, and we kind of get worried about this time of season. It's the fall time in the United States where a lot of us get sick, and we get a cold or the flu, and there's a change in climates, which actually probably causes more of the sickness itself. But guess what? Fear and how you feel is also contagious, something we need to be very mindful of. When you go into fear mode, stop yourself, go inward, see what's going on, and check yourself, literally check yourself before you wreck yourself kind of mindset. Don't spread it. Because a lot of times we'll go into, oh my God, I'm afraid, and we start to spread it out there on social media or our friends, family, we're calling everybody. Because deep down, we want someone to say it's going to be okay. It's all good. We're really, when we go outward, we don't realize we're actually spreading more fear. We're making it more contagious. We're actually taking that vibration and putting it out there like a ripple effect. But I know deep down, it's just a survival mode, a subconscious action to immediately pick up the phone, call someone, text them, freak out, because you're looking for reassurance. That's why we do that. You're looking for reassurance, which is okay, but it's not okay. Okay? So let's get a little more clear on this. For example, and you know me and my stories. If I were to walk into my daughter's room right now with a look of terror on my face, just that alone she would mirror me immediately with a look of terror. Seriously, I could walk in there and go, Shatla, and just like just in frozen mode. She immediately be like, what? And she'd start to cry. She'd immediately feel my terror, fear, whatever, and she would mirror my exact reactions. I just gave her my emotions, just like a virus, just like a virus. When my father had his accident not too long ago, this last September, I got that horrible text that my mom sent me that he had fallen out of a tree, broke his back. You know, just how it was just pure horrifying to read the details of what my dad had just endured. In graphic horror, all these pictures going through my head. Of course, I went right to my daughter's room. And I couldn't even talk. I was just sobbing, and I'm holding the text out. And she's like, I don't even want to read it. What's going on with Grandpa? She was freaking out. Why? Because Mommy was freaking out. Do you see where I'm going with this? She didn't even know what she was freaking out about. She just saw my reaction and took it on as her own, like a virus, like a contagious disease. Fear is a contagious disease. We don't want that kind to spread. We don't want that to spread. Now, hope, faith, trust, love, spread that like crazy. That can go viral because that's a beautiful vibration that gets to go out there and soak up with everyone. But you don't want that other vibration to go out there. You don't want fear to be contagious. So I want to give you some steps. I am just as guilty as I just described the story. I was just sharing my father's incident to her. And how immediately my poor baby girl went into shock and panic. I immediately recouped quickly, went, we need to pray. Let's go gather around, go in Mommy's bedroom. We're going to sit here. We're going to pray. Okay. So it was a short time. Within 30 minutes, my daughter was in a calm, peaceful state of knowing and having faith and trusting God to take care of the details. A lot of the times we put our faith and trust into one person too often. And that person's always going to let you down. They're human. You can't do that. You're giving someone else power. When you forget that really the man upstairs, the God-like presence that gets to be in control too. I'm all for choosing your own path and choosing your destiny. But at the end of the day, put your faith, empowering yourself and God. You're going to choose your own destiny. Okay? So what to do when fear shows up? Go inward. Don't grab your phone. Don't grab the person next to you, because really deep down, you're seeking reassurance. You want someone to come along. It's that child, that inner child in you is saying, someone please tell me it's okay. Someone please rub my back and shoulders and tell me everything's going to be okay. That's what we're looking for. We want someone to tell us it's all going to be okay. You want Mommy to hug you and say, there's no boogeyman. That noise you heard, that thump in the night, that was nothing. It's just the wind. It's okay. That's all you're looking for. Deep down, someone to hug you. Say it's okay. Unfortunately, we get the reaction we shouldn't get. And it's more fear, breeds more fear, breeds more fear, breeds more fear. And then we have chaos. And it gets ugly. And you're not getting anything. You're not getting the reassurance you were looking for at all. You're getting more reasons to be even more afraid because all the fears you brought to the table just multiplied. Just multiplied. Isn't that crazy? That's how powerful you are. That's how powerful you really are. So I want to just remind you to go inward instead. Don't react. Be proactive. Respond differently. Don't react. Don't let the triggers hit you. You first have to know the trigger's there. Going into fear mode and freaking out. I've been there. Usually it's my go-to person's dad, my dad. When 9/11 hit, I called my dad. He was one of the first people I called. I tried calling my husband at the time, and he was sleeping. He worked the night shift at the time, so the phone kept ringing. So I went to the next chain of command and called Dad. And he did calm me down. He did say, God's in control. God knows what's going on. We're okay. We're going to go into a state of prayer now. And I immediately was reminded of what to do, which is what I want to encourage you to do. When fear takes over, go down to the source that you know is in control. Whether you're a believer or not, there's a higher power, a state of calm, meditation, telling yourself it's all going to be okay. You can go into a reassurance mode immediately. Mine is prayer. My go-to is prayer. I pray out loud. I talk to my angels, guides. They're all around me. They're all supporting me all the time. I can feel them. You have them too. I'm not special. You have them too. None any different than you. So I want you, when you feel that panic mode, instead of lashing out, I want you to go into prayer mode. Immediately recognize it. Gather around you whatever source makes you feel good. It could be certain gemstones. It could be a rosary. It could be a cross. It could be your Bible. It could be your beads, your Buddha beads. I love those prayer beads. Whatever makes you feel calm. Get quiet. Go inward. Raise yourself above the chaos. Always rise above, people. I love you so much. We get caught up in the little vibrations down here. Rise above it. See it from a godlike view. And just kind of go, oh, this is just one more puzzle piece that's supposed to fit here, so that the other puzzle pieces that go to where it really want to go fit into the big picture. Okay? There's a big, big, big picture. You're just seeing one little tiny puzzle piece right now, and you're fighting because you don't think that one's supposed to go there. That's what creates fear. Fear is breeded basically by change. We all fear the unknown. We all do. It's how we handle it. Fear's never going to go away, but I want you to respond differently. And instead of taking it on and spreading it to the world, I want you to go inward and be responsible for your own energy that you bring to this planet, because you're that powerful. But on the flip side, spread the love, spread the faith, spread the trust, spread all that good stuff around, because that too is contagious. That's the good kind. That's what I choose to do every day. Spread the light, which creates more light, which creates more light, which creates more light. I just want to see all of you lit up in your purpose, doing what God created you to do, fulfilling the blueprint you were given when you came to this planet. And we all have one. So what is yours? I don't think it's to spread fear. I don't think that's on that list, to-do list. Fearmonger, spread fear, make fear contagious. No, create havoc, create chaos, create torment, struggle. Every time you go outward, you're hurting somebody else with your fear. As if you were hitting them over the head. Emotionally, you're hitting them. You're hurting them. So be responsible for your own emotions. Only spread the good kind. Only go viral with the good stuff. And I hope this helps all of you, because fear is never going to go away. It's always going to show up here and there. And it's how you handle it that makes it different, better, and works for you. Big love, big hugs. Hope you all are having a fabulous day. I love you. Mwah.